Yep, we're about to go live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. For those of you watching us right now, we're at the front of number 15 Craigmore Avenue in Mentone. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do a proper inspection yet, but the resident of this property, Lillian, she's been extremely generous and she's arranged this for us. So what are we looking at today, Nakita?
Kevin, we have on offer an amazing opportunity here. 15 Craigmore Avenue in Mentone. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. You've got a 3-car carport, along with workshop, shed, everything you need for a family home. It's here. You've got it in a great location. Not only that, you're sitting on 872 square meters. So this property is perfect for developers, for families, you name it, it's here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the property, and I'm just waiting for the stream to start on the right-hand side. We've actually got, I think, 6 people have already tuned in, so we're really excited. And sorry for the delay for those of you that were waiting. We were just having a couple of technical difficulties. So Lillian's been extremely generous. Lillian, I'll just give you directions on when to go, but we're at the front of the property right now. It's not the brightest of days, but it actually looks quite neat. And if you want to, just where the letterbox is, if you want to go there and then turn around so you can give us a quick view off the street, Lillian, that'll be excellent. Thank you. Beautiful.
Located in a beautiful cul-de-sac.
And there is some large, beautiful wetlands right next to the property as well. So lots of open space. We've spoken with the owners previously, and there's talks about turning it into parks and bits and pieces. That space was originally there it's obviously used as a water basin for any major flooding, but it's never flooded since 1968 or 1963, somewhere in the 60s. So there's no real utility for it right now, aside from having some lovely open space. So what we'll do now, Lillian, is if you want to slowly start walking in through the driveway and enter the front door of the property, that'll be absolutely excellent. And you're doing a great job. And it's nice and smooth, so it's not too shaky. And for those of you watching us, you can post a comment so that if you've got any questions, if there is any specific areas you'd like Lillian to point the camera to, please let us know. I've also put our phone numbers on the screen, myself and Nakita, so you can text either of us if you've got any specific questions during the live stream, and we can answer them for you. We're at the front door now. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, 872 square meters of land, a huge backyard, and that's really the real value proposition for this property. Dale has asked, what's the noise like from the airport? Lillian might be able to answer that, but we've got a couple of other properties nearby for sale, and we've never really heard any planes fly by. Do you hear planes much, Lillian?
Mostly on the weekends. I'm not really here during the week usually. But sometimes over the weekend, it's not too bad.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. Hope that answers your question, Dale. That's excellent. And now we'll start making our way into the rooms, if we could, Lillian, and you're doing a great job. So when we enter, we've got 2 bedrooms on the left-hand side and the 3rd bedroom, which is right at the front.
We've just had another question come in from a great buyer of ours, Rob Top. He's asked, how much is this on the market for? We've got a price range of $880 to $950 on this one, Rob.
Beautiful. So that's one of the rooms. And now we are entering, I believe this is the master bedroom. Fantastic. And if there are any other parts you'd like Lillian to show you, please let us know or pop a comment in there, and I'd be, would be very happy. Lillian's been extremely generous today, so thank you so much for doing that. And if you could go even, there's some storage there, which is excellent. And Lillian, if I could ask you to go close to the window in that room, just so we can get a look outside of what it looks like from the window over there. Beautiful. So lots of privacy, which is excellent. And we've got a few people tuned in, so thank you so much for everyone that's tuned in to watch us right now. And yeah, like I said before, if you've got any questions, please pop them in the comment section below, or send one of us a text, and we'd be very happy to answer them for you. And on the left-hand side now, as we go, there is another bedroom there, and we walk in through hallway space. So this is a little bit of a storage room, like we all have it in our houses. Yeah, exactly right. We all have it. And I've even got my garage, which is filled with stuff at the moment, because in lockdown, when you can't go outside, you just keep buying more stuff that you don't need. As you can see, it's a great sized room as well. Plenty of natural light coming through on a day like today, especially when there's not too much sunlight. You've got a bit of a sense of how much natural light's flowing through the home. And then we'll start walking further. So now we've got the bathroom and laundry on the left-hand side. Beautiful. This is a bathroom.
Freestanding bathtub there too. Lovely renovation.
Beautiful. Our vendors have done a great job with the bathroom and the laundry. We've been told that they've got some really good contacts in the plumbing industry because they're in the industry themselves. So everything they've done is absolutely of the highest quality, some good quality fittings as well. And they used to live there originally at the property. So the works they did weren't just a short-term sort of quick fix renovation. They were done with a view of them potentially living there long-term. So that is excellent. Thank you so much. This will have a shower, freestanding bath, attached toilet, and next to it there's some storage across.
One of the things to top that bathroom off is definitely the underfloor heating. So when you get out of the shower on a cold morning, underfloor heating definitely tops it off.
Should I go to the kitchen or the laundry?
Maybe the laundry, please, because the laundry is definitely a really cool laundry. Everything's been done. There's a second toilet right there. And it's, once again, completely renovated. There's no photos of the laundry in the online advertising for those of you that have just seen the photos. And there's some furfies there, so great taste there, Lillian. Very well done. I love furfies as well. There's actually another brewery called Moondog Brewery in Preston. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend trying Moondog Brewery. And there's a beer there called Old Mate. That is my favourite, if you like pale ale. But there you go, fully updated laundry, absolutely fantastic. And now we've got this room at the back, which is quite an interesting room. And for those of you that have seen the floor plan of the property, and I hope you've got a floor plan in front of you, as we go through the back, we've got this huge room, 7.7 by 4.4. So at the moment, there's a pool table there. And as you can see, there's still so much space on the left. There's a nice bar there. But this could potentially be turned into another full retreat, or you could add a fourth bedroom here if you wanted to as well. I mean, there's so many different options. And then that obviously spills out into that lovely entertaining area where you can see the carport as well. And on sort of behind where we are, it'd be great to give us a view from what the kitchen and the hallway looks like from there where you're standing, Lillian. There you go. So there's a little breakfast bar, and we might just do a quick walk from here into the kitchen as well. So it's quite a lovely floor plan, because you've got the center space of the home is that front lounge, which lounge and dining, which Lillian will show us, and the kitchen, and then we've got this separate big family space at the back, which could be turned into a fourth bedroom, an entertainment room, a rumpus, whatever you'd like to use it as. And there we go. That's the kitchen. Adjoining that is the dining space. And for those of you watching, guys, see if you can have a floor plan up on your screen, because if you look at the floor plan as you're watching the vision that we've got on your screen, they'll probably give you a lot better idea of exactly where each room's located. But again, fantastic. Lots of cabinet space as well. Once again, lots and lots of storage. Two separate living zones, and attached to that is, like I said, that one on the right hand side is one living space, on the left hand side is the dining. So as we walk out of the kitchen now, we go back into the hallway. There we go. Fantastic. And wouldn't mind seeing that front living space as well, if we could, Lillian. So we've seen the back living space, we've seen the kitchen, we've seen the dining.
The living room?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So well connected.
Yeah, beautifully connected all together. Plenty of room for Netflix and chill. There you go. And there's a gas heating there as well. Absolutely fantastic.
It's a bit of a mess, but
Yeah, no, look, totally understand, and we appreciate you arranging this so much, because this is as close we're going to get to a physical inspection right now. But at least, for those of the viewers, I know I can see there's 7 people watching us live on YouTube right now, and there's a few others watching us live on another platform called StreamYard. And this is a nice big front living space over here as well. So on the left-hand side, that door takes you back to the hallway space where the front entry was. So the front entry is literally where that window is. That's the front of the property.
And then
Beautiful.
dining room.
Beautiful. Fantastic. And we've got a guest appearance there.
Running away.
Nothing. No, stay. No, this is excellent. Now we're heading back into the back space again, and then we might step out into the outdoor area, and that's the greatest feature, in my opinion, of this property, is the huge backyard, and it's split into 2 separate spaces as well. So you've got the carport area on the right-hand side. You've got the front part of the backyard, and then it's been divided, and there's another back part of the backyard. I mean, it's like a cricket pitch at the back. Beautiful.
I think what makes this home so fantastic is the fact that, you've got everything on offer here, from a great sized front yard, a massive backyard. You've got a triple car carport, a workshop, a shed, a greenhouse, you name it, it's there. Generally, when you've got that many things in a home, you have to compromise. But with here, there's absolutely no compromise.
And so much opportunity. You could, live in the home as it is. You could, leave it tenanted if you wanted to. You could extend. You could, potentially rebuild, potentially subdivide, subject to council approval, of course. It's just a loved family home, cozy sanctuary within, the Parkdale and Mentone Girls Secondary College zone as well. Very close to Mentone Park Primary. And also, no shortage of schooling nearby. Nakita Avenue Preschool, we're one of the major sponsors of that. Southern Road Reserve, literally just footsteps away. Beautiful. That's the carport there. Fantastic. And so that's the separate second area. As you walk through that little walkway at the back, that's the whole separate backyard at the back as well. And this is a big shed, garage/shed space, or a workshop. It's 7.5 by 3.4, so quite a large space. There we go. Beautiful. Or you could turn this into a home office if you want to escape the home.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's a definitely big space. It's excellent. I feel like when you have so much space, Lillian, you can't help but just collect stuff that you don't need, because there's so much space to store things.
Yeah.
Brilliant. If we could, Lillian, just to go into the right of the back fence, just so we can go right at the absolute back of the home and the back fence, and then look back all the way to the back. And from there, we can give our viewers a quick view of what it looks like. Probably not the best day because it's a bit wet out there, but luckily the rain has stopped for a little bit. So there you go. So such a huge space. I think you are frozen there. Okay, it's moving again, so you might just have to go nice and slow because the screen's freezing a little bit there, Lillian. Beautiful. And so we are looking back at the home from the right at the back of the property. And there's a clothesline there as well. So if you're after a property with a large backyard, look no further. This is There's no other property on the market currently with a backyard this big. This is a huge block of land. Fantastic. This is great. And then we might just get you to walk all the way through the carport into the front area as well, as nice and slow, so our viewers can get a full view of what it's like to walk around the property. And guys, for those of you that have tuned in to watch, if you've got any questions, please pop them in now. If you've got any areas that you haven't quite seen and you'd like Lillian to give you another quick walkthrough, please let us know before we wrap up the stream today. This has been brilliant. Beautiful. It's we're at the front gate. Yep, that's the outdoor entertaining area, and we're walking up the driveway. Beautiful. And we're at the front. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that tuned in to watch this today, because, this is excellent. This gives you a little bit of a snippet of what the home's like. When we reopen, we can certainly arrange a viewing for you. If you wanted to place an offer, if you'd like a Section 32, we can certainly email that across. If you wanted to discuss an offer prior to viewing the property, certainly welcome to give myself and Nakita a call. And we'd be happy to answer any questions you might have in regards to the property. At this stage, we believe that the restrictions around inspections are likely to be lifted on the 26th of October, which means our auction's likely to be at some point in November. We don't have a confirmed date yet. We did have it scheduled for mid-October, but Dan, not so much the man, came out and changed the dates, which is sort of, put us in a little bit of trouble, but that's okay. We are ready. We're excited, and as soon as we're allowed to operate again, we'll start showing you through these properties. But Lillian, thank you so much for arranging this today. We appreciate this so much.
You're welcome.
And many people tuning in today, guys. So thank you to everyone that tuned in to watch as well. And we hope you have a fantastic weekend on behalf of all of us at Ray White.
Thanks. Have a great weekend.